welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have missed you, even though it has only been a few hours. I have just wanted to sit down all day and film videos. I've been doing other stuff here and there, and just every minute of today, I've been like, okay, I can start filming videos at this time, I can talk to the besties at this time, and honestly, my day has just been incredible for one reason, and the reason is, I've been getting sent TikToks that the besties have been making, where it's literally like y'all being like, oh, me watching Adam McIntyre, or me, you know, doing something and Adam McIntyre's on the background, and whenever you do that, or you tag me online of you watching my videos, it makes it so real, and I'm like, that's a bestie. Oh, they exist. It just like makes it so real, and that's why I love responding to comments so much. So I just wanted to put out there that I'm very happy to be sitting down here filming videos for you, and thank you so much for choosing to watch me and my channel. That being said, let's get into the reason you're here. Jeffree Star is being called out by one of the besties, actually, and they are showing that not only something that Ryland was getting exposed for, Jeffree's getting exposed for the exact same thing. And now, I don't mean like a similar concept or whatever like that. I mean they're getting exposed for the same fucking thing. And I don't know how they've done it, but we covered a story that Ryland was getting literally attacked by other YouTubers, by Trisha was coming forward, with Twitter users, his own fans, the general public, because they were calling him out for his not being original in the promotion of the SIP podcast. We call it the Nap on here, you know, that train wreck disaster podcast he has, for allegedly stealing the name, concept, and the entire thing of his podcast. That was one of the stories he was being accused of. And the next was his merchandise for the SIP. People were coming forward saying, Ryland, allegedly, you completely stole this concept and everything about this merchandise from Louis Vuitton. Now, Jeffree... Oh my god, all these people are the exact same thing. And now, one thing that's important to note is Jeffree is getting exposed of the exact same thing, stealing the exact same concepts from, like, Ryland, who's stealing it from, you know, someone else. And it's like, oh my god, now, I get it. They're all making stuff and killer merch, but this really goes to show how boring all these people are, including Jeffree Star, someone who has the most eccentric, seemingly interesting personality, still getting his ideas from Ryland Adams, and Ryland Adams is getting exposed for stealing his ideas from someone else. So, for reference, if you don't know what I'm talking about before we get to Jeffree being exposed, tweets like this started resurfacing. Do YouTubers even try when they make merch anymore, or is it just a cash grab? Which, bestie, let me allow you to answer. Do you think Ryland Adams releasing merchandise for his amazing podcast, do you think that it's a cash grab, or he's so excited to promote the ever so successful The SIP podcast? Let me know. Does he even know he ripped off a former head designer of Louis Vuitton with this design? So, Ryland's podcast is called The SIP. Oh, important to note as well that Truthsleuth came forward basically saying that Ryland stole the concept and name and everything of The SIP from them. So, not even the podcast that the merchandise stems from is original either. So it was basically, speaking of The SIP, I began a weekly drama recap series on my channel over a year ago, also called The SIP. Shane Dawson follows me on here and has interacted with it before. Could be two people with the same idea and concept, but because he's doing the exact same breakdown of different stories and calling it The SIP and the way it's promoted, it's exactly how they promoted it. So Ryland was getting exposed for the similarities, even if you will, or just straight up copying what they were doing, and Shane was aware of it. So, receipts in case no one believes me when I say that Ryland took the name of my series that I did over a year ago. So here we go. They had posted The SIP. Like, they were The SIP podcast. And then Ryland, you know, did his little thing and completely took it, trademarked it, and everything. So, it's important to note that the merchandise this stems from is not even original either. So, this is Ryland's ever so incredible design, and that's The SIP. Period. Ah! I feel like... I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That will get me in trouble. That will get me in trouble. I was just like, alarm bells are going off in my head that like the people who like watch my videos who like keep me on the wrong track, or not the wrong track, the right track will be like, Adam. So you know what? Let's, hold on. We're thinking about it together. I'm thinking about Ryland Adams. What I believe his demographic is, if he's using words like, and that's the SIP, tea, spill me queen, shooketh. Sorry. Oh, it's just so laughable. And that's the SIP. think I've ever said this before, but Ryland Adams to me embodies, you know, the noise of popping champagne, you know, the like, or a chihuahua barking. So, this was Ryland's merchandise, and that's the sip. And here is where, you know, it was stolen from. Allegedly stolen, oh Jesus, oh God. Allegedly, in my opinion, actually in their opinion, people are coming forward. People are saying that the similarities, the lawsuit is like pending. So it was Girls Don't Cry. As you can see, literally this is the exact same, right down to the color scheme. The actual font, which I didn't pick apart in my first video, is the exact same font. It being on the back, the same sizing. Of course, Ryland took this idea from someone else because we all know that he's so unoriginal. He gets all of his ideas from Shane, mainly. We'll give Shane that, I guess. So, podcast, allegedly, not original. Merchandise for the podcast, originally, you know, getting called out for not being theirs. And now, I get this tweet from one of the besties, only Travis. Hey, at allegedly Adam. At Ryland Adams, at Jeffree Star. No, you were messy for adding them. This is how messy the besties are. Like, you literally added Jeffree and Ryland, the one you're calling out in this tweet. You know what? I respect it, bestie. You've learned from the best. nah. So it says, something is looking the same as... What have I done to the besties? This tweet says, something is looking similar to this, to the laptop, I mean Ryland. I'm not laughing because I'm not endorsing it and I don't think it's funny, Travis. That's mean. You're calling Ryland Adams a lapdog? That's not funny. You should be ashamed. It's not funny. So now, we have Jeffree, this is all under Killer Merch, which is Jeffree's merchandise company, now being exposed for the exact same stealing, allegedly, of the design from Louis Vuitton. So, like, here's Jeffree's. Gotta credit Jeffree. He didn't change the font, he didn't change anything except for the color. Jeffree says, "How high are ya?" Like, I'm not saying that wrong, it literally says, "How high are ya?" Only stoner things. Anyways, so yeah, he changed the color at least, but as we can see with Ryland, he didn't change the color at all. Same exact font. I don't know if they're doing this because Jeffree really doesn't care about Ryland or doesn't think he's going to sell that many units, so maybe he wanted to do it first and he was like, it'll be cheaper for us to do the exact same, like, you know, concept or whatever. I don't know, but either way, Jeffree, for you priding yourself on originality and creativity, and you're taking your concepts from Ryland Adams, who's taking his concepts from Louis Vuitton, do better. What is happening over there at Little Star Family? You know what I mean? Attention, what is going on, Jeffree? So, yeah, it's interesting to know. And so, here we go. Here is a closer up picture. It's the exact same on the back. And here's the thing. We've had this conversation about YouTubers and merch and cash grab. Am I meant to say ass grab? Let's not. Cash grabs. You know what I mean? Like, YouTube cash grab merchandise. It's like, I get it, you know, like having merchandise, whatever. Like, maybe you rush it out or whatever. But whenever you're getting called out for, or one of your clients, let's talk about Jeffree. One of Jeffree's clients, as in Ryland Adams, is being accused of stealing the merchandise ideas, straight up, point blank period, from someone else. So what does Jeffree, the ever so smart business person, do? Recall it? Issue an apology? Issue a statement? No. I'm gonna release my own merchandise with the exact same design that he's getting exposed for stealing from someone else. Almost too clever to be true. You know what I mean, bestie? It's like, with these people, the root of their being seems to be, oh, we're so creative. And it's like, you can't even come up with a simple merchandise concept that you're not going to rip off from someone else. Okay, do better, please. Like, wow. So, not only it coming from Ryland, but Jeffree, and it's like, okay, now I need to look into who is buying Jeffree Star merchandise in 2021. Who is buying Ryland Adams merchandise ever? I would love to interview someone who willingly would walk around and that's the sip. Merchandise, you know what I mean? Maybe if you would you? Comment below and we'll talk about it. I feel like it's like, you know at Christmas time whenever you get like joke presents or whatever, me and my family do joke presents where we'll get ourselves, you know, each other, you know, presents that we know we'll like, and then we'll throw in gifts that we know the person will hate. And I feel like, and that's the sip merchandise, Ryland Adams, is like that perfect gift. You know, something you know the person will absolutely despise. I feel like it's really good. Like, I would honestly rather the Jeffree Star one over the Ryland one, and the Jeffree one is awful too. But just Ryland did not even change the color that he allegedly took it from Louis Vuitton. But Jeffree did. He made it green. He made it festive, I guess. It's like, do better, both of you. Like, again, you have your own company, you have your own team. Imagine the amount, someone brought up this argument in my first video about this, imagine the amount of people, especially for Jeffree, who have to approve these ideas, and who have to, you know, trademark things. In the Shane Dawson series, we saw that whenever they have an idea, they're like, let's trademark that, let's look into have other people done that. And you know that they've done that with this. And so if a Twitter user is able to call them out on something being too similar to someone else's, and they weren't even able to do that, what does that say about the employees? Or what does that say about Jeffree's management or team? Maybe they do want to steal from other people. Maybe they, like, they're not even stealing from a smaller creator, which is the wildest thing. They're stealing from Louis Vuitton, allegedly. Like, damn. It's so wild. I don't know. I want to know what the besties think about that. It's, like, it's laughable. Like, not even it happened with Ryland. Like, not us talking about that literally, like, 2 days ago. And 2 days later, we have an update that Jeffree is also getting, like, accused of stealing the exact same thing. Oh my god, these people, you just leave them to their thing and they give us the stories to talk about. Like, oh my god, after the Ryland one, you think Jeffree would have at least been like, let's not post this. And you know what? He did. So I want to know what your opinion is on this. Let me know. I'm gonna pose a question to you. If you had to buy one of these, if you had to be seen wearing one of these, which one would it be? Because on one side you have how high are you on your back, and then the other you have, and that's the sip. You know what? I'm 100% going for the Jeffree one over the Ryland one, but I want to know what your opinion is. We'll talk about it below. Jeffree, really? Ryland, really? It just shows that you're fans, like, to them, that you don't care about anything other than money if you're willing to just, like, allegedly rip off things to, like, make it your own, and sell it for a very high price. Okay, but we'll talk about it below, bestie. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, stay happy, and bye.